Hello and welcome to Dr. Mix. On this video, I'm going to show you how you can use your Reface CS with your DAW. So how you can record MIDI with it, how you can record audio. Basically, all the steps you need to know so that you can integrate the CS into your production. And this is not only for the CS, but for all the Refaces actually. Alright, let's fire up Cubase and now we can add a MIDI track. That's the first thing you want to do. You want to add a MIDI track. I'm going to name this Reface CS. As you can see, Cubase has already assigned Reface CS to the output. And now when I play on my keyboard, you will see that we will have MIDI activity on the channel. Let's try it. There we go. So you see next to the channel, we have MIDI activity there. Great. All right, so now I'm going to keep this as not connected because for now, I don't want to hear the signal twice. So now the second thing I want to do is I want to create an audio track. Let's try and do that. There you go, audio track. I'm gonna name this Reface CS audio. Great, so now here is my input. It says Reface. So the way you set it up is you go to Devices and then you go to VST Connections or you just press F4 and on the Inputs tab you just have to create a stereo input and then you just have to select the correct inputs on your interface. This depends on your interface, of course. So then we can change the name and you can name it like Reface and you have it there. It's very convenient. All right, now let's press the Audition button. Alright, so now let's try and record something. For now, I'm going to record MIDI, so I don't need the Record Enable on my audio track. So I'm going to activate Record Enable on my MIDI track. But notice that I have the monitoring on the audio track. Alright, now let's try and record something. Great, so we just recorded MIDI. Now, if we want to listen to what we recorded through the CS, we just need to go to the MIDI channel and use our Reface CS as the output, and it will play the exact same thing. Check it out. Great, so now let's try and automate a few of the parameters on the CS. Maybe the mod, maybe texture, maybe cutoff. It's very easy. Now, for this example, let's try and automate the mod. And I'll just hit record, basically. Alright, I couldn't help it. I just added a bit of the sub there. Alright, now, as you can see, there's a second layer that has been recorded, and I can see all the controllers right here. So you can see what I did to the mod. Let's try and see what I did with the texture. Yeah, there we go. That's what I did. You see, everything is laid out in asterisks, so you know which control you actually automated. It's very, very cool. And I can go a bit crazy and do something like this. Let's try that. And you can do this after the fact. You don't have to do it in real time necessarily. All right, let's try this. So you can probably guess the possibilities are endless. You can automate all the parameters either in real time or in the key editor. It's very, very cool. Now, if we want to go to the next step, of course we want to record what we played in audio. So the only thing I have to do is I have to go to my audio track, Record Enable it, and just hit record. And that's it. Now it's audio. You can do whatever you want with it. You can EQ it, you can compress it, you can reverse it, you can chop it, you can put it into a sampler, you can do anything you want with it. Let's try and play it. That's it. Very easy to implement the CS into your productions. Now, the Reface CS is not only a great synthesizer, it's also a great MIDI controller. It has all those sliders, the pitch bend, the action feels great, it's small, compact, you can put it in front of your computer, no problem. And you can control almost every soft synth in your DAW. Let me show you. Here I have Retrolog, which is a very, very nice synthesizer included in Cubase 8.5. Let's control it through the CS. So what we're listening to now is not the CS anymore, but the actual sound of the soft synth. And as you can see, I can control the pitch bend like this. Everything is controllable, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to do. Let's say I want to control the cutoff. Let's try and control this using the sliders on the CS. Right-click, learn CC, and then just move the slider you want. I will just use the cutoff. That easy. Now I can control the cutoff on Retrolog from my CS. So much better than using a mouse. And of course, it's super easy to record all these slider movements into Cubase. Let's try and do this. Just hit record. Great, so now my cutoff parameter has been recorded into the MIDI part in Cubase. And of course, because it's in the key editor, it's fully editable, so I can just go and use curves, do whatever I want with it. And you can see that in Retrolog, the parameter is fully automated. There you go, a great MIDI controller as well. I just want to mention at this point that everything that I showed you on this video applies to all the keyboards in the Reface range. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to visit us at drmix.com. We have many cool things for you there. Thank you.